Some things should not be brought to reality, and this is one of those things. This is a tough course just for the sake of being tough. It's fun, I guess, but it's not for me. I don't know, maybe over this... So one of the things that I've noticed, I've never played this course before. I walked into the pro shop this morning and said, hey, never played this course before. What kind of tips and tricks do you have for me? And he said, you know, if you stay out of the hazards, you're gonna win money from all your buddies. He doesn't know how bad of a golfer I am, so that didn't help. So like I said, one of the things that I don't really love about this course is it's very small, like it's a very, very short yardage wise. However, the slope rating is super high. Some things just shouldn't be a reality, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to give this course that rating. This course is hard just for the sakes of being hard. So far we are sitting at, let's see, what time is it? It is 9:42. Oh, here we are. It is 9:42 in the morning. We teed off at 8, and when I tell you that the greens were small ponds, that's pretty much what it was. It was extremely waterlogged. The length of the grass probably was all right, but you hit your ball and it's just a twirling thing of water. Not a huge fan of that, but we're gonna go back up here. Not a huge fan of that. However, I'm not gonna hold it against him. I'm just gonna say I don't love it. It's not my favorite. However, I will say, this shot right here, I'm 109 to the green with a 52 wedge. I've got a tree right in my way. If I hit the green, I don't have to land on it. I don't have to stick it. If I hit the green, I'll rescind my previous statement of this course should not have been a reality. Okay, so yeah, not my favorite. I'm gonna take this flopportunity to hit my 60 degree, which I've hit probably 4 times. Granted, they are new clubs, so that's the thing. And again, like, just look at this, look at this. Like, I'm sorry, this is a course review. What are you doing? Are you leaving the sprinklers on all night long? It's not my favorite, and because of that, I'm a little scared to really get under this one because I don't want to hit a beaver tail out. But let's see what we can make happen.
Oh man,
dude, when I tell you that this slid through like hot, not hot butter on a knife, like,
no, that's what you meant.
No, we get it. Yeah, we know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
All right, hold on.
I'm gonna get hit in the skull.
You are gonna get domed so hard.
Oh.
All right, okay. That one did not count. I'm all right with that. I'm actually all right with that.
Over the wedge.
And see, that is a testament to one of my review points. This course is so waterlogged. Every single green is just sopping wet. I'm not saying that if it were dry that I would have hit it in. But what I am saying is if you just water the greens just enough to keep it alive and not to the point where you feel like you need to feed the starving children in Africa, you might actually have a decent course to play. Overall, I am going to try and be a little bit more kind. I think me and this course may have just gotten off on the wrong foot. We're heading into 17 right now. Oh Lord, no, just look at this tee box. It's a no from me, dog. We are way over here to the left, and you literally have to hit over this entire grouping of trees. And if you even have the hopes of hitting the fairway, you can't even, hold on. So I'm right here. I'll even come to the far right side of the tee box. I can see the fairway. I have zero clue where the green is. And granted, sometimes that's fun, sometimes that's great. I'm not a golfer that finds that fun or great. So my thought process is I'm gonna rocket it over those trees. But I don't do that. I don't. Nope. Honestly, like I said, me and this course may have gotten off on the wrong foot. I'm trying to give it some good graces. I've played a lot of golf courses. I'm not a great golfer. And for the sake of being just generally friendly to the public, service, fantastic. The guy in the pro shop, wonderful to work with. The course itself, it feels like an angry ex-wife. And it's just trying to just chokehold you and trying to just milk you for everything you've got. And I'm not a huge fan of that. I just want to come out here. I want to sit back. I want to have my Baja Blast. And I just want to play around with the boys. And I just don't feel that energy when I'm here. So depending on how this hole and the next hole plays out, that will go into my final ranking. And yeah.
Yeah, just that
like that little tree right there?
Yeah, that little tree that's just kicking by itself there.
Okay.
That's where you want it.
Easy.
That is Beverly Hills. That's where you want to be.
That is Beverly Hills.
Yes!
So I feel like I smacked the crap out of it. I think it's gone. So we're gonna hit a, what did I grab? Well, I hit a pitching wedge. And we're just gonna do a little soft one. Just a little nice, smooth. Okay. I actually really like that one. Let's talk a little bit more about how the course is playing. The sun has been up for a while now. Don't you dare! Don't you! Thank you. The sun's been up for a while now. It is starting to dry things out. I do have the hope and the prayer that if you had a tee time around noon, you'd be able to play on a pretty dry and good course. However, I don't really like playing in the afternoon like that because, oh, come on, Ethan. Because I just don't like being hot. I'd rather get up in the mornings, and on a brisk morning, as it was this morning, and driving through puddles and through rivers. Not a huge fan. But like I said, I'm trying to give him good graces. I think by the time the sun gets a little bit higher, greens should dry out. I mean, you can see footprints. And the greens were maybe not super recently aerated, and that's not in their control, obviously. Every golf course aerates their greens. However, oh, you waiting on me? Sorry. Birdie.
You didn't call bank.
Oh!
Yeah, that's why he didn't make it.
The course itself is in good condition. I am being a little stringent on how wet it is. I just don't enjoy greens that are just waterlogged. And considering how they were aerated recently, between that, the waterlogging, they don't feel like they're long. I feel like they are cut pretty normal, pretty good length. But overall, it's not my favorite course. Can't say that I would come back right now. If we hit a hole-in-one on this one, I will. If I hit a hole-in-one in this one, you know what? I'm going to make the declaration. If I hit a hole-in-one on any golf course with water, I will dive into the water. That will be happening. I will be jumping into the pond, into the river, wherever it is.
Swamp.
The swamp. Today would be a swamp. Like, I'm going to dive into those cattails. But yeah, like I said, the course itself is playing fine. I just don't think I'm a great golfer, and for that reason, right now we're sitting at probably a 4 out of 10. It's not my favorite. Let's hit this hole though. I'm generally a very positive and bouncy and happy person, but this course is just something else, man. Look, I realize that the course is sandy and you've got a lot of dirt, but the amount of sand and dirt that I had on every single one of the clubs that I used for never having been in the bunker is just absurd. Oh, that's it. Yes, sir. I was hoping you guys would say something complimentary because I was happy about that one, but that's all right.
Hey, you can do better.
I'm good, thanks.
Course is hard for the sake of being hard. But let's talk about some of the pros. Let's roll the credits. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm a relatively bouncy and positive and happy person. I try and look and see the best in everybody in every golf course. That being said, this course was rough. So I'm gonna try and I'm gonna give it a fair review. I'm gonna put my biases aside. But yeah, we'll give our full review down here as we're loading our clubs back up. So overall, first time I ever played here. The course itself was in pretty good condition. I am gonna say that. However, our tee time was at 8 o'clock and it is extremely waterlogged. Every single green, you'd hit the ball, you'd have to, first of all, feel like you have to hit a driver and the ball would just spin water. It was pretty rough. However, it wasn't too bad. I think I might be harping on them a little too much. The greens were semi-recently aerated. Not my favorite thing either. No golfer likes that. Overall, River Oaks here in Sandy, Utah, out of 10, I'm gonna give you a, man, this is tough. I'm gonna go a 5.3, which sucks because this is our first episode. I really wanted it to be a really, really good experience. But this was a tough course, and with it just being waterlogged, with the grass feeling like it was a little too long, overall, yeah, we're gonna stick it at 5.3. But hopefully next round, maybe next time we come back, we'll bump that number up.